what is up everyone, it's Quan and welcome back to another patch notes yapping session. Well, after a pretty let's just say a pretty interesting Toge Master season with a lot of ups and a lot of downs. For example, with the event itself, I had fun with the event, but the rewards were not it. And up until this time, I still have not received my Ace Challenges rewards. As you can see over here, I still have not received it. And if I don't receive it before the spotlight ends, I'll probably rant again, but that's not the point of the video today. Today we're looking at the next season of the anniversary update in Asphalt Legends, which is the Pixel Pursuit season. And with that name, you can probably guess that what is going to happen in this season. It's obviously going to be the Pac-Man event, and other than that, what else is waiting for us in the season? We will be looking at it right now. So once again, because it's just a new season, I just have my trusty notepad without any new without any new cars images, because there's no new cars. But so let's have a look in here. So we have the Pixel Pursuit season. First off, starting with the Pac-Man Spotlight, obviously. Features a new exclusive game mode where you embody the spirit of Pac-Man and try to gobble down as many pellets as you can, but beware team kills are also natural power and already hunt you down. So based on this, I guess that they're trying to mimic the actual gameplay in Pac-Man, which I don't know how it would translate to Asphalt. We would just have to wait until when the event comes out, but it's another game mode. Unfortunately, I do think that this is just gonna be only used in the Pac-Man Spotlight, because obviously, why would you play Pac-Man and everywhere else in the game? Unlike the Drift game mode, where it could appear again, probably in certain events and stuff, this I don't think will appear again after the Spotlight. Don't worry, you still have your secret weapon. Go down the power pellet and watch the tables turn as you chase down ghosts to teach them a lesson. Oh, so yeah, they are mimicking the Pac-Man gameplay there. Okay, hopefully they did a decent job at it. Your mission is clear. Race, eat, repeat. Right, this is definitely referencing something in here. Right, next up, Lego special event. So Lego returns again. We've gotten a lot of Lego collabs and stuff. So it returns again in the special event, starring the Persport Lego. Alright, the Lego Persport will bring back some of the best Lego cars released over the past year. Oh yeah, I hope that it brings back the standard GTR as well. Okay. So onto the special events. The first special event we have is the Silver Lightning special event for obviously the Silver Lightning. And what do we have in here? The Reventon, the ACS GT, the Concept 1, and the Nilu 27. Okay, so Silver Lightning is still one of the top cars in A class. It's definitely well, I mean, it's not exactly worth to go for, because the top A class isn't really worth your investment. But the car itself in A class is still pretty good. It is I think it is still the best, well no, the second best car in Elite A right now, behind the B95. And so if you played the previous Grab Syndicates and also the previous special event for it last year, then you should have some progress with the car. And the supports are not that easy, unfortunately. Reventon, if you played events from those linked special events and all the previous Grab Syndicates and also the GP for it, you would probably have the car at pretty high stars. But if you missed out on them, the car has not returned for quite some time now, and it's not permanently available, so it's a little bit difficult. Aces GT, nobody wants to get this car, and so not even me, so I don't even have this car at any near max. Ryma Concept 1, it's a Legend Store car at a pretty high garage level, but I've been slowly buying blueprints for it, so I guess I slightly prepared for the special event. Unfortunately though, the most difficult support for now is obviously the Nilu 27. No one went for this car. Absolutely no one went for this car, so it would be slightly difficult, but Silver Lightning special event, I'll take it. I can probably try to gold this car. My Elite A has been looking kind of depressing, so it would be nice to finally gold something. Next up, it's the Plethora special event. So another special event right after the Silver Lightning special event. Plethora, unfortunately, is also not something you would exactly want to invest in. I have the car maxed out from the 2025 Black Friday versus Speed, and I have not used it once ever since then. Because it's just not usable anywhere in the game, unfortunately. It's just a collector's car. But if you have gone for this car like last year as well, then this is a pretty decent opportunity for you to get the epics with this car. And the special event will require the Devo, the Aglaia, the Volcano Spider, and the Agir RS. So the Aglaia. So even though like Passionov didn't say that we will have a seasonal revving, obviously we did get a seasonal revving. And once again, a car that is featured in a seasonal revving would be used in either the same season or the season right after. And once again, the pattern stays the same, with the Aglaia being the seasonal revving car this season, and it's being used in the plethora special event next season. And for the rest though, Devo is a bit more common now, with like the Star Hunt and also like some more appearances of the car. I have the car closer to max compared to the ATS GT at the very least. Unfortunately though, the Volcano Spider, nowhere near like maxed out. It's only at 1 star. I did not go for the car. And the Agir RS has gotten like a bunch of like events before, and it was also featured in the Black Friday Burst of Speed last year as well. So if you went with that Burst of Speed, you will also probably have the Agir RS to use again in this special event. But yeah, it's still not exactly something that is like worth going for in the next season. Just because like the car isn't really used. I mean, it has like its quirks. It has like very long nitro. It steers extremely well for whatever reason. But for me, it's still not like something that's worth spending on. Next up is the LEGO special event, which we have the LEGO Pure Sport as the main car, and the supports being the M4 GT3 Evo, the Rebel Auto, the FXXK, the Senna GTR, and the Valkyrie. Finally, the Senna GTR returns. I thought that I missed out on it, like, was it last year? I think it was still like last year. But I missed out on it because like they said that the key would be available in like the 3rd event for it. But then the key was available in the 2nd event for it, and then the 3rd event turned out to be like the Spotlight, and the key was lost behind real money, and so I did not get the car. At the very least, this should hopefully give me the opportunity to finally unlock this car, because like, it's a support in a special event. I would probably just have to max out the car to get the key. But LEGO special event, I would also say, unless like you're really into LEGO for whatever reason, none of these cars are worth putting your tokens onto. They are not good. Like Pure Sport, it's worse than the Devo. It's worse than the normal Pure Sport. You just don't even want to spend on this car. The M4 GT3 Evo, it's a mid B class. It's not worth it. Rebel Auto, okay, Rebel Auto is fine for B class, but it's still worse than the normal Rebel Auto. And like, where else would you actually use this car in? Well, Rebel Auto is on the verge of being kicked out of Elite B, so like it's gonna be like quite useless soon, but it's still useful for now. LEGO Rebel Auto has never been useful, unfortunately. And what's next? LEGO FXXK? Who even remembers this? Who even went for this car? Absolutely no one. And LEGO Valkyrie is just there. Like, again, it's not worth spending onto this event unless like you're really into Legos. There's no reason to actually like spend your tokens onto this event. So for now, these special events are just like another like source of tokens and like resources for you mostly. I would not spend, like I would not invest into these special events unless like your car's already like near maxed out and you just want to like spend like a few thousand tokens to max them out. Then yeah, I would absolutely get it. But if you have 0 blueprints for all of these cars and you want to go for them, I would not suggest going for any of these special events. Just because like these cars are not useful enough in the current state of the game. And yeah, then that's about it for like the free special events. Next up, we have the Spotlight, the Pac-Man Spotlight, of course featuring the 718 Cayman Pac-Man Edition, which turned out to be pretty fun to drive from what I can see, like in test drives. But again, it's not exactly something that you would want to like go for. But what do we have in here? The supports are the Tigro Griffith, the R290 GT1, and the Erna Husera 33. You might be asking to yourself, wait, where the hell is the RTR Spec 5 Formula Drift? Isn't it in the What To Do tab and also like the new promotion? Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think that the RTR Spec 5 was meant to be used as a support in this special event. And instead, like based on like the promotion image, they just seem to be like the ghosts. Like if you played Pac-Man before, like you can see like all these RTR Spec 5s, but they have like different colored like liveries over there. They might just be like referencing that these are like the ghosts that you're trying to chase, and that they're also like chasing you, instead of the car being a support car in this Spotlight. That's what I think, and that could probably explain why the car is not used in the spotlight. But the spotlight, that's a pretty easy spotlight. We have like a bunch of these like older cars that are pretty easy to get. Like these are all Legend Store cars. That even the R390 is also a Legend Store car, and there's only one new car left, being the 718 Cayman Pac-Man edition. So it would be much easier to play the spotlight compared to the current JDM TurboFest spotlight, right? The JDM TurboFest spotlight. It's only new cars. They have 3 new cars and no old cars, so it was really hard for you to get like the currency to continue to spend on like the blueprints and also like the epics for the cars inside the spotlight. This time though, you do have the older cars in here, which would help a lot in getting these spotlight tokens for you to spend on the main car, which is the 718 Pac-Man edition. And yeah, I mean, there's only one car to really go for in here, which is the 718 Pac-Man edition. But even then, it's not exactly like a great car. It looks fun to drive, but it's not that great, to be honest. But yeah, and finally, in the special events, we have the Lucid Air Sapphire Grand Prix. It's the king of C-Class. Don't get me wrong, it is a good C-Class car, but I would still not spend on this car, just because C-Class is not useful. C-Class are just not useful anymore. Like, yeah, if Clash was still a thing, then yeah, I guess that it would be kind of worth going for, because it's like the new overall C-Class king, and it's also like the highest ranked C-Class. But without C-Class, it's like, it's just useless right now. There's no reason for you to actually go for this car. Because it's a Grand Prix car, you don't have to like spend on it to actually unlock it. Of course, you would have to like know what you're doing and also be like good enough at the game for you to like guarantee yourself a key. But then again, it's still not exactly like, worth going for. Like, it's not worth spending on like those single packs for the car, and like the GP barely gives you like any free blueprint, so it would still be like kind of expensive to max it out. What I would do though is that I would just like do the GP with a 1-star car, and I will just like leave it there. There's no reason for me to spend on the car. Like, yeah, it is the overall C-Class king, but it is the king of an useless class, so there's really no reason for you to like go for this car as well, unless you really like the car, which I guess is fair. But yeah, those are the special events in this season. We do have like 3 special events, which we haven't had for like, actually no, I think like 2 seasons ago we did get 3 special events. Okay, ignore what I said, we did get 3 special events like 2 seasons ago. But again, we have another season with 3 special events. Of course, the DS is still ongoing. It will still continue until like halfway through like the next season. And what do I think about these special events? They are not worth investing your tokens onto. Use these special events for you to like gain tokens and currency, because as you can see over here, there's no burst of speed, meaning that the next season is going to be the burst of speed season and not the second one over here. So use these events to gain more tokens to prepare for the burst of speed, rather than just, well, dumping all into like these events where you to have like no tokens on the burst of speed in the 3rd season with the update, right? So again, don't spend tokens unless like you're really close to maxing like these cars. Just don't spend tokens on these events. Moving on, we have the TOEs. The first one is the GC Festival TOE. I don't know if it's like GC or like how you're supposed to say, and it features Ferraris. Isn't GC Festival supposed to be like Chinese? Why do we have like pre-Ferraris in here? We have Chinese cars in this game, bro. I forgot like where the Lucid came from, but we have Chinese cars in this game. We have the Dio EP9. We also have the Take Rules 1896. Like, we have Chinese cars in this game. Why are we using pre-Ferraris in a Chinese festival TOE? I don't understand this. Okay, in here, the only thing that's notable is the Daytona SP3, which is not even like any near best in C-Class anymore. So like, it's not worth it. Sorpasso GT3 TLE for the F3 Francimento Sorpasso GT3 mid S-Class. It looks like shit. It's ugly. It's ugly. The decal hides a little bit of its ugliness, but it's still an ugly car, and like, it doesn't perform well. It's basically a very watered down Cento DHG. It's not worth going for. CCXR TLE, we have a... Okay, what's the, like, all these TLEs, bro? Here's the thing with the Koenigsegg CCXR. It is currently a multiplayer rewards car, but the problem is there's no way for you to get the key from like multiplayer. There should be a source for you to get the key like somewhere else, but the problem is these TOEs right here, they do not give you the key for the cars. Like they just don't even give you the key for the cars. And so like I don't understand like the purpose of the CCXR TOE or like even like the Sorpasso GT3 TOE, because like both of these are key cars. And like these TOEs don't give you the key. So I don't exactly understand like the purpose for them. But that said, and just skip all of them already. It's not worth going for, obviously. Like these cars are not good. Next up, the End of Summer Holiday COE for the A12 Super Fast. Again, it's a Legend Store car. You can always like get it from trade coins. You don't have to like pay TOE or like go for it, your tokens. Labor Day TOE with the Chrysler ME412, the Corporate Grand Sport, and the Camaro Z01. So, only notable car is the ME412, which again isn't really remarkable, honestly. It's a decently fun to drive car, but it doesn't perform well in anywhere. So again, it's not worth going for. Viva Mexico TOE featuring the Peugeot Onyx Starway car, and then you can just max it out from Legend Store later. Without epics, the car is not going to be good, and I don't think that these events will give you epics for the car either. So again, it's just like filler for now. Just like get the currency in the event and just leave it there. And the Star Hunt for the second season of this update is for the Lamborghini Egoista. Now, I kind of find it weird that people don't really do the weekly events for like these cars a lot anymore. Like, yeah, some of them still kind of do it for the Trial Nemesis, but a lot of people do skip like the Trial Nemesis and all the other like weekly cars. Because like they're kind of like underrating like the rewards that you actually do get like from those weekly events. Like the drop rates are not like that bad, except for epics. The epic drop rates are obviously bad, but the blueprint drop rates aren't that bad. And also you do get a bunch of like credits from those events, because like the Egoista and also like the Trial Nemesis event, the credit drops in there are 10,000 and 20,000. Which is like even better than the special hunt, because like the special hunt is only 7,500 and then 15,000. It's technically better than a special hunt when it comes to like the credit drops as well. I'm surprised that not many people are doing like these weekly events anymore. But if you still don't have like a maxed out Egoista, then the Star Hunt should help you out a little bit. Although I would still say that just please do your weekly events. Come on, just don't skip them. There's no reason to like really skip them. This, however, Epic Hunt for the Egoista, this would be good for you guys, because like I said, the drop rate for epics in these like weekly events are kind of shit. So Epic Hunt for this, absolutely fair. It's a pretty good opportunity for you to get more epics for a car that it's kind of hard to get epics for. And finally, the final TOE is the Unleashed for the Essenza SCV12. Why this car though? I don't understand like why this car, but again, it's an Unleashed. It's free tokens. I'm not gonna complain. It's just free tokens. I have the car gold, so I can also like get more tokens from like the rank stage. And well, it's not worth going for. It's worse than the Huracan Evo Spider. So just don't even spend tokens on this car. Just get the tokens only Unleashed. And if you don't have the car, just leave it there. Don't even go for it. There's no reason to go for it. And that's it for like the events. And we still have pre-car hunts in the next season. First off, for the 911 Targa 4S, who even needs that? You can just like goat the car from the Legend Store. And like it's such an old car as well. Like the first car for it was from like what, 6 years ago? It's it was the straight track King of D-Class for like 2 months until the TVO Griffith got added. And TVO Griffith is still meta nowadays-ish. Unfortunately, this car just fell into obscurity and no one uses them anymore. Next car hunt is for the Arash AF10. It's a little bit rarer because like it appears like much later in the Legend Store. I actually do kind of want to like upgrade this car and like to also like get the final epics for me to code it as well, so I will take this car hunt. And Alfieri, again, that's also like a very old car that a lot of people already have golden. So yeah, and it's hella shit to drive. I'm not gonna lie, it's hella shit to drive. It doesn't drive well at all. But yeah, like the only notable-ish car hunt is the Arash AF10. The other two is like meh. They're just there. And yeah, events again. All of them are the kinds of events that doesn't give you anything meaningful for like your garage. So it's still better to just like skip them. Well, not skip as in like not play them. You should still play like all of these events. Unless you don't have time, you should still play these events because like the tokens and credits and also like the other like resources, they do add up. So just like if you have the time, then make sure to not miss out on like any of these events and save up your tokens for the 3rd season because that is when the burst speed would actually arrive. And that's it for the special events and events for the season. There isn't exactly much to talk about because the interesting stuff is after the events. Other changes. First up, coming with Gauntlet changes. We know we had a rocky start with the Gauntlet last season, but don't worry, there will be no changes in rewards or the shop. Good, the tokens are staying, and the shop is still staying for now. In the future, we will be bringing some much requested variety into our tracks, as track variants for Chicago, San Diego, India, and Mount Fuji will be added to the mix. Yes! Gauntlet is safe! Holy fucking shit! This is what I've been asking for like a year now. Just add the new tracks to Gauntlet. They finally did it. Holy fucking shit. That took so long, but finally something to actually spice Gauntlet up. We have new variants in here now. It's actually new content in Gauntlet. Finally, like I've been asking this for like so long. This mode is actually like worth playing again because like now there's actually new things to like do in there. It's actually like more combos for you to like try your cards in and stuff. I don't even remember like what the 30 seconds variants of India or even like San Diego even. And also like I've not even played Mount Fuji because like it's still not available in private lobbies yet. Finally, they are added to Gauntlet. I'm just glad that they're added to the Gauntlet. And yeah, the mode is saved. They finally cared about the mode and they actually added something. Finally. Next change is for the Spotlight event. We've heard you loud and clear and we'll be lifting our foot from the gas a bit. The format is back to a single featured new card. The Porsche 718 came in Pac-Man edition and you'll be able to play on all stages. You will have no excuse to cheat. Okay, fuck it, I can't even say this anymore. Okay, good that they are changing the format back to just being one new card and there's still more older cards for like the supports. Compared to like the JDM Spotlight where it's like quite miserable to like progress in there. Legend Pass buff, they're buffing like the Legend Pass so you have more credits in the Premium Pass and also you will get like some more 718 came in Pac-Man edition blueprints in the Legend Pass. Okay. Console add tickets buff. Our legends playing on consoles will see the ad bonus ticket limits increase from 8 to 12. Wow, what a significant buff! If only it wasn't nerfed from 20 to 8 before. You cannot just like nerf it to the ground. You fucking nerf that shit to the ground and then now you got a buff. Brother, it's still worse than before. They used to have 20 ads. It's still worse than before. Holy fucking shit. I don't fucking get the shit, bro. Like the thing that they needed to nerf, it's the fucking fuel refills, not the fucking ad bonus tickets. Like, come on, bro. I don't fucking get the shit. They fucking nerfed it to the ground, and now, hey, we buffed your rewards. Yeah, they buffed it by like 50% after nerfing it by 250% or something. I don't know, man. This shit is kind of crap. I don't know. But yeah. You guys playing on like consoles and also like only on Steam will now have like 12 ad bonuses instead of like 8, which I guess it's still better than 8, but come on, they used to have 20. You're supposed to nerf like the fuel refills, not the fucking credit ads. We're struggling to get credits over here and you fucking nerfed it for them, but then they didn't even nerf like the part that makes it like that makes the competition unfair in multiplayer. Like they still missed the mark, come on. And finally, the change in multiplayer, we are bringing the fan favorite Ghost Slipstream game mode back to the multiplayer rotation. Let's fucking go, brother. Ghost Slipstream is back to MP1. This is why I'm excited. They actually did add new tracks to Gauntlet, and they finally added Ghost Slipstream to MP1. What else is changing? Afterwards, multiplayer rewards buff. They are actually trying to buff the rewards a bit more again. Unfortunately, like the rewards buff are just like credits, that at least like a small credit, but then again it's still not exactly enough. However, like the thing that still needs buffing is the milestone game, which they have not addressed a single time ever since they nerfed it. They have not addressed the milestone game. That is still one thing that they had to address, but from what I'm seeing in the patch notes in this season right here, it's quite promising, right? It's actually quite promising. They are actually caring about Gauntlet and actually like adding like these new tracks to Gauntlet. They're actually caring about multiplayer and they added Ghost Slipstream back to MP1. It's been more than 2 years since we've had Ghost Slipstream in MP1. I am just glad that it has returned to MP1. I've been waiting for so long just to play Ghost Slipstream properly again. And yeah, I guess like the little bit more credits would be fine, but then again, you will still miss out on like most of them if the milestone game is still absolutely horseshit, which they are, and they're not being said in this patch note still. But I am just glad that they seem to actually be caring about this game just a little bit again. Like these should have been like changes that should have happened like not 2 years ago, because like obviously 2 years ago that wasn't Gauntlet. But like, these sort of like changes, especially for like multiplayer, we should have had Ghost Slipstream in MP1 for like the past 2 years. But I'm just glad that it's finally back, and I'm also glad that they're actually finally adding the new tracks to Gauntlet. And hopefully like from now, whenever there's like a new track added to it again, they should like add like the new variants to Gauntlet as well, so that like we will still continue to have like a constant stream of like at least like updated content. Like one new track is better than zero, so like we would still have like more like track variety in Gauntlet, and there's like more things to like test out as well. And like again, we would have to like reconsider like our like combos and shit. Suddenly SF90 becomes like really good again, because like Chicago and Gauntlet, that makes the Evo SF90 like really good once again. And like the other three will just make like the cards that are already good even better, because like they're all top speed tracks. You just spam Imperium there and then boop, it's at first place or something. I don't know. But yeah, I am just glad that they're actually doing like all these changes to like Gauntlet and Multiplayer. And yeah, they seem to actually be taking feedback a little bit better this time. Well, despite that though, the next season is still relatively filler. But I am excited to play this season just because of like these changes over here. Like I actually feel like I want to play this game, even though the events, they're not good. They are like skippable events. But the core gameplay changes actually do make me quite happy to actually like read them. I actually like come on, we've been waiting for this, and it finally paid off. I guess they actually did listen to us like once. Hopefully they don't fuck it up later. Like please, if you do add Ghost Slipstream back to MP1, just don't remove them. Like come on, keep it in like the permanent rotation. Like just do something like classic, Ghost, Unbreakable, Ghost Slipstream. There's just those 4 modes, just rotating like with each other, right? Or just remove Unbreakable, just keep classic. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just glad that they're actually like finally doing changes that people have been asking for. And yeah, despite like the past half a year I was lazy for Gauntlet, maybe I won't be that lazy for Gauntlet once the new tracks do come. And yeah, I am excited to play on like the newer variants, like the newer 30-second variants, especially for like Mount Fuji. Because like yeah, Mount Fuji should be added in private lobbies in the next season as well. And yeah, I am quite excited. I'm actually like quite excited about this, and I hope that you guys are as well. So what do you guys think about like this new season over here? Let me know in the comments below. I myself, again, I've said it like multiple times in like the past few minutes, I am excited because like all these changes, not because of the events, but I'm excited about the changes. And if you're like asking yourself, once again, let me make it clear, don't spend tokens on the season, because the 3rd season will have the burst of speed, and that will be probably, I would hope that is a much more worthy investment compared to whatever we have in this season. Like yeah, we do have like Elite A and stuff, but Elite A is not going to be as good as like the S classes that you would get from burst of speed. So that is it for now. I am slightly hyped. Of course, we can't like take everything for granted until those changes actually do apply in the game, but I am quite excited for the moment being. But I am quite excited for the time being. And with that said, thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. See ya.